Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Just a second. Over here. Yes. Huh? Both my cousin and my brother are here, so just opening the door for them. Okay, so let's continue from right over there, guys. Could you guys let me know where were we at when we stopped yesterday? I think so. We were at the box plot, right? I told you guys to study a little bit about what is percentile. I told you guys to study a little bit about what is percentile, guys, right? Please let me know. So have you guys studied about percentile? Right now, I don't need to teach percentile to you guys, right? Like you guys can understand when I'm talking about what is 50th percentile, 90th percentile, 95th percentile, 99th percentile, what is 5 percentile, 10 percentile. So you guys will be able to understand what I'm talking about. Most of you guys must have given the latest J mains and advanced as well. I think so. J mains has been, I tell you, J mains has been converted into percentile basis, right? Advanced is still in the ranking system, right? Okay. So advanced is in the ranking system, I guess. Like my brother gave the NEET right now, so I can just ask to him about the same. So the main system is still in the percentile basis. So for those guys who have given mains, I think so you guys will be able to understand what percentile is. If you have not done your homework, then absolutely you won't be able to understand what percentile is. That was just one homework that I given to you guys to learn about what is percentile. If you guys have done that, that's amazing. If you guys have not done that, then please do it. Okay. I had got 97.06 percentile. So in mains, my ranking was some 8,000. So that was my ranking in mains. Great. So, okay. So let's get started with that, guys. So let us try to understand about box plot. Okay, let's first search about what is box plot. So what is box plot? Okay, let's search about it. Let us take up a image so that we are easily able to understand it as well. Okay. Let me get us some good things so that you guys are able to understand the numbers as well. Okay, see right over here. So a box plot basically plots your percentile for that particular column. Okay, let me open up the live chat as well, guys, so that I'm able to see you guys as well. Give me a second. Let me just open up the live chat because I want to see you guys talking. Okay. Like I said, box plot basically plots your percentile for a particular column itself, right? So the box plot looks something like this. Okay, it looks something like this, guys. The lower end of the box plot, this particular line, as you are able to see, this horizontal line that you are able to see right over here, that is your minimum value. Okay, I just clicked upon it. Okay, that is your minimum value, guys. This horizontal, the lower horizontal line, okay, the horizontal line that you are able to see at the lowermost end, okay, this horizontal line at the lowermost end itself, that is the minimum value that exists. Okay, that is the minimum value that exists, guys. Okay, so whatever for a particular column, what is the minimum value that is there, that is denoted by this particular horizontal line at the bottommost end. Similar to that, when you go at the very top of the image, when you go to the very top of the image, the horizontal line at the very top, okay, the horizontal line at the very top itself, I look like that meme. Okay, so the horizontal line at the very top, that refers to the maximum value that exists in the entire your column itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand that? That maximum level, the maximum value that exists in the column, that is denoted by the horizontal line at the top. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Now, when it comes to this box that is there, okay, when it comes to the box that is there, that is where your concept of percentiles basically come into place. Okay, your concept of percentiles basically come into place. So it is basically divided into 4 groups, okay, of 25 percentile each. Okay, You are having the four groups of the 25 percentile each. Do we have outliers in this? So I will be talking about outliers as well. First, we need to understand the basics of this. Okay, so that we have a small idea, because some of the things that I've told you guys, I will be retelling you guys in another way, which will then be like, sir, you said something in the early times, like at the earlier stage you said something, now you're saying something else. Just for your understanding, I'm saying just so that you are able to understand a little bit, then I will be changing it by almost like 60%. Try to understand what I'm saying right now. So like I said, guys, the first particular line that you are able to see right over here, the bottommost area of the box, the green box that you are able to see, that denotes your 25th percentile. Okay, that denotes your 25th percentile, guys. Okay, then you are having your middle line of the box that denotes your 50th percentile. Okay, or the median that denotes your 50th percentile or your median itself. And then you are having the last line of the box, the topmost line of the box itself, that denotes your 75th percentile. It denotes your 75th percentile itself. Are you guys able to understand this or not? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this or not? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. So it's the minimum value, then your 25th percentile, then 50th percentile, then 75th percentile, and then the maximum value that is out there. Okay. Now, actually, it's not the minimum and the maximum value. There are some calculations that is there. Approximately that is about 99th percentile that they are able to show. Okay. That is approximately the 99th percentile. There's a calculation out there. I'm not diving very deep into the calculation. I don't want you guys to be confused. Okay, so just think about it as if the minimum value is basically the 1th percentile. The maximum value is the 99th percentile. Okay, so it is basically 1th percentile, then 25th percentile, then 50th percentile, then 75th percentile, then 99th percentile. Okay, and anything outside that is basically outliers. That is not following the normal trend. Okay, anything outside that is basically outliers. They are not following the normal trend of the column itself. Okay, if something is in the bottommost 1 percentile, that means like it is an outlier. It is not following the normal trend that is there. Anything that is above 99th percentile itself, again they are special. They are not following the normal trend itself. Okay, why 99? Why not 100? Richa, like I said, there's some mathematics behind it. Actually, the calculation is written right over here, but I don't want to dive into that calculation. I'm just giving you a rough idea of the number. Okay, the 25th percentile, 50th percentile, and 75th percentiles are fixed. This 99th and the first percentile that I'm talking about, that calculation is not fixed. I'm just giving you a random number, random small ass number, so that you guys are able to understand about it. Okay, like I said, there's a mathematics that exists right over there. I'm not diving deep into the mathematics because I don't want you guys to be confused. That's the reason why I'm explaining it in a very easy manner so that you are able to get it inside your brains. Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know. If you guys have not done the homework of reading about what are percentiles, you're not going to understand this topic. Okay, if you have not done the homework and the assignment of reading about what is percentile, you're not going to understand it. So don't even try to understand it if you're not done the homework. Okay, if you've done the homework and then you're not able to understand, please let me know in the live chat what you are not able to understand. So I will explain it in a much more clear sense. Okay, please do let me know, guys, if you've done the homework and still you're not able to understand this particular concept detail. Don't ask me to repeat myself. Okay, just let me know what you are not able to understand. Okay, so outlier meaning. Okay, so let's try to understand the meaning of the term outlier. Let me just open up, Paint right now. Where is Paint? Let me open a Paint right now, guys, for you. Let's try to understand what outlier means. Okay, no issues in that. So let's assume that a particular person who is getting selected for IIT Bombay, NIT Surat or Trichy. Okay, that I think so. That is the top 2 colleges in India right now. So for NITs, NIT Surat and Trichy. So a particular person will have so everybody is getting like a marks of about 180 in JEE mains to, like, let's assume 240. Okay, most of the students are getting the marks between this particular range itself. Everybody, we are having a particular data set. Okay, so we are having a student roll number. My writing is shit. Please try to understand, it's student written right over there, not my signature. So student roll number. Okay, and we are having the marks obtained in JEE mains. Okay, so most of the data that we are having, right over here, these guys have a marks of between 180 to 240. Okay, so between the 1th percentile. Okay, so means like 99 percentage of people are mostly in this particular range itself of 180 to 240. Okay, now if we are having a particular person who has scored 360 out of 360. Okay, just one particular person who has scored 360 out of 360 itself, and most of the students that have scored in the exam are between 180 to 240, then we'll consider this particular person who has scored 360 as an outlier, as a singleton case itself, like as a single case, as a unique case that needs to be looked at. Okay, something is wrong with this. Everybody is in between 180 to 240 itself. All the marks are in between 180 to 240. How is one particular person, just one particular person, got 360 out of 360? Did he cheat in the examination? What is wrong right over there? Okay, has some glitch occurred into the software? Because that is an outlier, that is not following the normal trends that are there. Are you guys able to understand what an outlier is? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand what an outlier is? That is like outside the normal frame of existence. Okay, outside the normal, whatever everybody is able to do. Okay, he's done something extraordinary or something very suspicious. Okay, so maybe like everybody has got marks between 180 to 240. There is one particular person who has got 0. Okay, so maybe how can it be 0? Okay, everybody is above 180. How is it 0? So let's try to check it. Okay, so that is also an outlier. That is also an outlier right over there. Okay, yes, unconventional case which is not following the normal trend. That's absolutely correct, Hari Krishna Nair. Okay, that is an absolute correct definition of an outlier itself. Are you guys able to understand what an outlier is? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand right now what is outlier? Please do let me know. Yes, and on both the ends of the normal distribution, there will be outliers. I'm not able to read your name. Shiza, that's right. Great, guys. Amazing, 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 guys. You guys are also outliers. You guys are able to understand everything. Okay, great. So let's move on from right over there. So what we want to do is, for every single column that exists, we want to plot the box plot for that. Okay, we want to plot the box plot for that. Let me just save this particular image so that I'm able to save image as. We'll save it somewhere. Downloads to. We'll open up the image. So this is the image for the box plot for every single column that we have. Okay, these are the images for the box plot of every single column that we have. As you're able to see, so these are very small. Okay, these are very small. Let us take up something big. This is extremely big. So as you're able to see in this particular case, whatever, I don't know which particular column is this, but it has a lot of outliers that you are able to see, right? Like this is the main box plot for this particular graph itself. Okay, this is a box plot for this particular graph itself. We don't know for which graph. We will have to check it via seeing the collab notebook itself. Let me check it out. This graph is too huge for me to see. Actually, let us make it a bit smaller. So it is for B. Okay, whatever B meant. Okay, it is for B itself. I think so. That was the ratio of the black people in the town. As you're able to see, it has a lot of outliers. Okay, it has a lot of outliers outside the graph. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Aniket Pawar, I will handle your. This is not the right place to ask your questions, but whenever I am opening up LinkedIn, I will definitely be answering you right over there. Okay, so these dots that you are able to see are basically outliers. Okay, these dots that you are able to see are basically outliers, and as you're able to see, there are many outliers. Okay, there are many. There are so many different outliers that are there right over here. There's so many outliers that are there right over here. Similarly, the last particular column is for price. Okay, this last column is for price itself. This last box that you are able to see is for price. Okay, so basically this is the first percentile, 25th percentile, 50th percentile, 90, 75th percentile, 99th percentile, and then you are having some outliers that fall out of the normal trends that are there. That fall out of the normal trends that are there, guys. So see, sometimes in life there might be outliers. Okay, sometimes in life there are some cases of outliers. But what usually data analysts do is that whenever they are able to find some outliers, they try to recheck the data. Okay, because outlier is a basically thing that maybe somebody took wrong readings. Okay, maybe somebody took wrong readings. For example, you are creating a data analytics model that is working on a the thermometer. Okay, a digital thermometer itself. Okay, let's try to understand it. I am creating a data model that is basically working on a remote on like sensor based thermometer. Okay, it is giving me the daily data of temperature that exists. Now every day I'm able to see that most of my data is falling between the normal ranges. Sometime I'm able to get a outlier data from the thermostat. Okay, I'm getting an outlier data from the thermometer itself. In that particular case, there are two things that I'll be doing. First, I'll find that, okay, I'm getting an outlier that is there. I'll try to analyze that outlier data. Is that something that is of a sensor fault, that the sensor data is reporting me wrong, the sensor has been broken, I need to fix it up, or else what is the thing that went? So for example, there's a drastic change in the temperature itself. Okay, tomorrow it was 30 degrees Celsius, today is negative 30 degrees Celsius. So is there a drastic change in temperature, and why is that did that happen? Okay, I will recheck my data. So outliers are very important when you're working as a data analyst, guys. Most of these outliers, you have to go through each and every data that are outliers, try to understand if that outlier data is right or wrong. Because if it is a wrong data, if the sensor went wrong, if the sensor did stopped working, and you're getting a wrong data into your data set itself, that might drastically impact the machine learning model that you're going to create. Because that's a wrong data, right? It's basically like from the childhood itself, you are telling the child that men are better than women. Okay, from the childhood itself, you are teaching a child itself that men are better than women. That's a wrong data, and the child, that is the machine learning, will always remember that he will only learn that, okay, men are better than women itself, and that is an extremely wrong thing, and that's an extremely wrong data to feed into the child, wherein the child is basically the machine learning model. So you always have to make sure that whatever data that you are feeding in to a particular machine learning model, that is always correct. Okay, and these outliers are something that will help you to remove these outliers, and you're always teaching your machine learning model what is true, that is men and women are the absolute equal. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. That's absolutely clever, Khatam. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm so sorry. Outliers are generally considered to be inconsistent and noisy data. Okay, that's an absolute correct statement to make. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great, guys, amazing. So to create a graph like this, wherein you are able to see the outliers for every single column that exists at any particular point of time, the code that we have to write, okay, so I will be increasing the size so that you are actually able to see the code. The code that you have to write is very simple. We call this as box plot. Okay, we call this as box plot. Why box plot? Because it's a plot of boxes. That is how the name came. It's a plot of boxes. Okay, so like I said, you just have to write plt.figure. Okay, first, what is the size of the figure that you want to create? So we have created a 50 by 50 figure. That's the reason why it is very large. Okay, and then you're having df.boxplot. Df is the data set that we are going to use. Okay, df, that is what we have created, and then boxplot, and that will create for us our box plot that we were analyzing right now. Are you guys able to understand what is box plot and how to create a box plot? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand what is box plot and how to create a box plot? I don't know why I'm sweating a lot. Let me just switch on the wind provider, that is the fan. Give me a second, guys. Okay, great. So, how to remove the outliers? Srinath Mukherjee. Srinath Mukherjee. So, to remove an outlier, it is basically you have to go to, first of all, you have to read the data. Sometimes in life, outliers do exist. Okay. Sometimes in life, outliers do exist. So, you cannot just remove all the outliers at once. That does not make any sense. Okay. So, what you will be doing is you will be finding an outlier, you will be going to the data, you'll be reading the entire row of that particular data itself, try to analyze if there is some issue with the data, like for example, what is the average, what is the maximum, what is the minimum, how is it working, is that related to some other, like basically like it's a posh apartment, it's a luxury apartment, that is the reason why the prices are so high. So all that you will have to go through the entire data, try to understand that whether it is actually an outlier, like an incomplete, like a wrong data, or whether like it exists. Okay, this is really an outlier that is there. Okay, so you will have to read the data, and depending upon what you are able to analyze from that, you will either keep the data or remove the data. Okay. Yeah, sir, that means outliers are like exceptions. Yes. So outliers can be two things, either wrong data or exceptions. Okay. So I always say one thing to all my students: life is life is like chemistry. Okay. There are always exceptions that are going to be there. Okay. But do not generalize exceptions. I don't believe I'm an exception. I always believe that I'm a generalized person itself. Yes, so never ever believe that you are an exception. If you believe that you are an exception, okay, you will never reach your entire potential. Always try to work as hard as possible. Okay, I will achieve everything. I will achieve a job. I will achieve a startup. I will do everything in this entire world. But it's fine if you are not able to do that. But at least you worked hard. Okay, always believe life is chemistry, and exceptions are always going to be there, but don't generalize exceptions. Okay, not everybody is going to become Steve Jobs, not everybody is going to become Satyan, like anybody, Sundar Pichai or somebody. Okay, but yes, you can aim to be that, you can aim to be that, but generalize yourself. Okay. Can you decrease the fixed size? Yes, Lavanya, if I'm decreasing the fixed size, actually the graph won't fit into it and we will not be able to see anything right over there. That is the reason why we are putting up the fixed size as huge and we are downloading the image to see it. Okay. In statistics, an outlier is a piece of data that is far from the rest. Think of a graph with dots. Yeah, that is also a correct way to understand it. Good. Outliers can be used in any errors and fraud detections as well. So actually, outliers are hugely used in cybersecurity. Okay, and aeroplane manufacturing. Outliers, then you are having a machine learning concept that basically helps you to find outliers as well. Okay, so there are many different things. Okay, normality detections and everything. So for that particular reason, outliers are something that is of extremely important thing in cybersecurity and other places. Okay, wherein you have to continuously monitor for outliers. Okay. So, but still, in our purpose as well, it is important. For a data analyst, these concepts are important. That is the reason why I told I'm teaching you guys this. Okay. Let's continue from right over there, guys. So df price dot minimum, df type price dot maximum, dispatch dot standard deviation. So all this basically it was given to us by our description. Okay, so if you remember, describe method. Okay, do you guys remember the describe method? Please do let me know. Psycho me, am I hidden from sir? That's why whenever I ask questions or answer a question, I never get a reply. Psycho me, I'm so sorry that I was not able to see your questions itself. I think so, it's just like a time thing. I'm not able to see it. Okay, so do you guys remember that the describe method? So in the describe method, we already saw that it was giving us the standard deviation, it was giving us the minimum value, it was giving us the maximum value itself. So it was giving us a lot of statistics out there. But if you want a particular statistics for a particular column itself at any particular point of time, you can use these methods right over here. Okay, so for example, df, that is data frame dot price. Price is the column that we want to get the answers for, and dot minimum. Okay, so dot minimum will basically give you the minimum value of the column price. Okay, it will give you the minimum value of the column price. Okay, it's working fine. I'm not able to see any kind of buffering or something. Now it started to buffer. I don't know. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. So for example, data frame dot price. Okay, price is the column that I want to get the data for. I want to get the minimum data. Okay, I want to get the minimum data. So I just have to write df, that is the data frame, dot price, that is the column name. Okay, dot minimum, that will give me the minimum value inside of price, that is 5. Okay, that is the minimum value inside of price. Okay, similar to that, we are having df dot price dot max. That will be giving you the maximum value of price, guys. That will be giving you the maximum value of price, guys. Okay, so to that, df.price.std. Okay, it's not something else, it is standard deviation. Okay, so standard deviation is 9.1971 blah 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 blah. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, my runtime got disconnected, but no issues. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Can we use dot minimum and dot maximum in the same line? Lovely. Does that make any sense? Okay, you want the maximum of the minimum value, like this, that does not make any sense, right? So you have to use it in two separate lines itself. Okay, good, guys, amazing. So up till now, whatever we have learned how to do EDA, that is exploratory data analysis. Basics of exploratory. Actually, this is the basics of exploratory data analysis. Usually a data analyst will spend days on just doing EDA on a particular project, just to understand the data before finalizing what to do with the data. It's not as if like the data analyst sits and he's like, okay, data is here, let's just like open it up. Oh, I know this machine learning model will be working on it, and then it does not work like that. Okay, usually a data analyst will spend days. Okay, if it is taking him 3 days to make a machine learning model, he will be spending 30 days first to analyze the data. EDA is a very long process, guys. It's not a small process. What we have understood up till now is basically the basic, just the basic 4-5 concepts that is there in EDA. EDA is a very important topic, guys. Always remember this. Okay, if you are going into data analysis, okay, it's not just machine learning. Okay, machine learning is a very small portion of data analysis. Okay, like a very small portion of data analysis. I know it's very hyped up, but when it comes to working as a professional, it's a very small portion. But yes, you need to have a good understanding about machine learning. You need to have a good understanding upon statistics, SQL, EDA. So these are extremely important, guys. Okay, great. So here what we are able to do is up till now, whatever we did, okay, we converted a CSV. Okay, that was the Pokemon the Boston dataset.csv file. Okay, the load Boston dataset. Okay, the load Boston dataset was loading the Boston dataset for us into a format that was a data frame, right? That was a data frame, and data frame is a format that Python is able to understand. Data frame is a format that Python is able to understand. But we as a human being are not able to understand a data frame. Okay, we are as a human being are not able to understand data frame. What we understand is Excel sheets. Okay, but as a human being, we understand Excel sheets, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. We as a human being are able to understand Excel sheets, okay, not data frames. Okay, so to understand the data, okay, at the end of the day, we need to convert the data frame into an Excel sheet or a CSV. Okay, whatever the case is, a CSV can be easily like an Excel sheet can open up a CSV document as well. Okay, if you guys don't know, a CSV document, that is comma separated values, we have already talked about that. Okay, I remember it very particularly that we have seen CSV data. We understood about CSV, comma separated values. Okay, and I told you guys the difference between an Excel sheet and a comma separated values files itself. Okay, that we have already done properly itself. Okay, so we can convert a CSV into an Excel sheet. There's no issues. You can just right click, open with Excel, and that will just open up the entire CSV in an Excel format itself. So what we can do right now is the data frame, we can convert it into CSV. The data frame itself, that is the Boston data set that we are currently using. Okay, the DF. Okay, we can convert it into a CSV format, and it's very simple. Just write DF, that is the data frame that we want to convert to CSV. Okay, dot to CSV method. okay, dot to CSV method itself right over here, and then you are having the name of the new file. Okay, what is the name of the file that you want to create? Okay, which is better, CSV or Excel? Both of them are the exact same actually. Like if you want to work with a visual set, CSV can be opened up in Excel, Excel can be converted into CSV, so everything is interchangeable. It's basically just like asking that should I wear contact lens or should I wear specs? Okay, it's the exact same thing. In both of the things, you will be able to see very clearly. Okay, so right now, the name of the file that you want to create, okay, the data frame, we are changing it into a CSV file. So what is the name of the file that we are creating? So Boston dataset.csv, okay, Boston dataset.csv itself. So let us run this particular file from the Atmos start, because we have not run this right now. So let us do that. So we have run up till dfprice.std. Let us just run it up till here, and then we will run our data frame.to CSV itself. Are we creating or reading the CSV? We are creating a CSV file. We are changing, we are converting our data frame to a CSV itself. Okay, we are converting our data frame to a CSV itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. We are converting our data frame into CSV. That is what we are doing. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. So it is taking some time to formulate the images itself. Okay, it will take it some time. Let us just wait for it to actually create all the images. All the charts itself. After that point of time, do you guys have any questions or queries? Please do let me know. Do you guys have any questions or queries? Please do let me know. So repeat again, what is CSV? I've already done that, right? I've already taught you guys. I've already explained what is the difference between a CSV and an Excel sheet. I showed you guys examples of CSV as well. Okay, I've already done that, right, guys? What is import RE at the top? Rohit, when we will be using it at that point of time, I'll be explaining it as well. Where is the .csv file stored in the system? So it will be stored in the servers of Colab. Then we can download it to check it out as well. Let's just wait for actually running all the lines of code. So it has already run. Now we are going to run this particular line of code. We are going to create, okay, a CSV file from our df file. Okay, we are going to create our import RE, like I said, Rohit. We have not used it up till now. When we will be using it at that point of time, I'll be explaining it. So please be patient about the same. Okay. So let us run this particular line of code, guys. Let us run this particular line of code, df.to.csv, Boston dataset.csv. We have run this particular line of code. We don't feel as if something has happened. So we are going to go into files. Okay, as you're able to see, you are able to see this Boston dataset.csv. Okay, Boston dataset.csv, guys. We are going to click right over here and we are going to download the file. Okay, we are going to download the file itself. Okay, and then we are going to open this file, open the CSV file using Excel sheet. Okay, we are going to open this CSV file using Excel sheet. As you are able to see, the entire data set got converted into an Excel sheet format itself. Okay, as you are able to see, the entire data set got converted into an Excel sheet format. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. So this is what we have created right now, guys. This is what we have created right now. Okay. That is how we converted the entire data frame, okay, from a data frame format to a CSV format, and we are able to open it up on an Excel sheet and see the data as well in a format that we are able to understand as humans. Okay. So how did you open this Excel sheet file? By just clicking on it. Okay, if you're not able to open it up, just right click and then say that open with Excel. That will also open it up. Okay. Okay, great. So the Boston dataset.csv was opened up from right over here inside of this files folder. Okay, this folder that you're able to see, the Boston dataset.csv is created right over here. Click on the three buttons and then click on download. So that will download the file for you guys. Okay. Now that we have completed this, okay, now that we have completed the EDA, okay, now that we have completed the EDA, we need to understand a little bit about machine learning linear regression. Okay, linear regression, that is what we need to understand before moving further. Okay, then we will be starting off with our machine learning concepts, the machine learning portion of the entire stuff. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. We are then going to further move upon machine learning. I think so it will take me one more day to cover up machine learning itself, not more than that. I think so maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow this bootcamp will be over. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's going to be over very soon. I saw somebody writing, when will this bootcamp get over? I'm like, hey dude, like it's fine. You can just say that you're bored. No issues. See, programming is not a cup of tea for everybody, but programming is very easy. It can be done by everybody. At the end of the day, I feel that taking up a good job, even if you don't like the work, it's fine. I didn't like programming at all. When I was in school, I used to hate programming as a child. Like I used to hate it from the bottom of my heart. When I was in college, I used to hate my life every single day when I was learning programming, data structures, algorithms, competitive programming. Blah. For me, life was very like hellish at that point of time. But when I got a good job, I was like, hey, dude, like, it's fine. Like 4 years of my life was bullshit, but right now I'm living the life. Okay, I'm traveling at any particular point of time. I'm having work from home. I can go to Goa and work for 3 months. I have no issues. I'm working like 5-6 hours a day in the office. I'm getting paid more than what my parents are earning at this particular age. So my point that I'm trying to convey right over here is that sometimes you might not like the work that you're doing. You might not like what you're studying right now, but the rewards are so huge and it's fine. And right now I love teaching, so I'm able to teach on my own time. Okay, I love traveling. I'm able to travel on my own time itself. Why? Because I have money. Because I'm having a job, I'm able to earn from there, even though I don't like the work, but it's fine because I'm able to pursue my hobbies on my own time. Okay, so even if you don't like programming, even if you're afraid of programming, give it a try. Okay, learn, practice, cry, take a pillow, cry the entire night, wake up in the morning, start working again. It is difficult. Nothing. If you want six-pack abs, okay, I have a very big family pack itself. Like I have like millions of packs that are there on my belly. But if I want to have six abs or some shit like that, I will have to work a lot harder. I will have to cry. I will have to sweat. But to look good, I will have to do that. The point with that is for your brain as well, you will cry. Nothing in this world is easy. Getting a package of 90 lakhs, 60 lakhs is not easy. It is hard. But if you want to get that, you have to work hard, guys. Okay. Okay. So let us get started right now, guys. Okay, so linear regression. We started doing a little bit of mathematics before starting the project on linear regression, but I felt as if you guys are not interested in the mathematics. So I will try to make you guys understand this in a very intuitive manner, if it's possible for me. Okay, I will try my best. If it is not possible for me, I will try to find something that is much more intuitive for you. Okay, so what do you mean by linear regression? Let's try to understand this. Okay, let's go back to let's go back to Paint and let's open this up. So what I'm plotting right over here is hours spent studying. Okay, and marks obtained. Okay, hours spent studying and marks obtained. I'm going to create a plot for that. Okay, I'm going to create a plot for that, guys. So let's assume that these are the hours spent studying. So let us take this as hours. Okay, and marks, I'm going to take it up right over here. Marks. Okay, So the less number of hours that I'm spending, the less number of marks that I'm obtaining as well. Because some students are very bright, they spend less hours, they get more marks as well. Some students are not that bright, they spend more hours studying, but they don't get enough marks. But there is a trend, right? There is a trend that you are able to see right over here. Are you guys able to see a trend? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see a trend? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see a trend in this? Please do let me know. So I have given you this data. Let's assume I have given you this data. I went to all of you guys. I started collecting data that, okay, how many hours do you spend studying? And you're like, yeah, I spent 3 hours studying. How many marks do you obtain out of 100? 30. I'm like, okay, take the data down. And I collected all this data. And now this data, I've given it to you guys. Okay. Now I'm telling you, I'm asking you a question. Now you are my machine learning model. I gave you the data. You do whatever you want to do with this particular data itself. At the end, I'm asking you that, okay, there is one point, okay, there's one point at hours, okay, at hours, this particular hour itself, what, okay, at this particular hour that is here, okay, X, what marks can I obtain on a general basis if I am studying, if I am a student and I am studying for X hours right over here, I'm studying for X hours right over here, what is the marks that I will be obtaining? Okay, what is the marks that I will be obtaining? Okay, that is my question right now. That is my question. So how would you as a machine learning model try to answer me back? Okay, what is you as a machine learning model try to answer me back, guys? Please do let me know. Can you guys let me know how many marks that I'm obtaining? How will you be able to answer that? Can you guys let me know? So for that, what you will be doing is, okay, let's do one thing. Let's generalize these all points itself. I'm able to see some, I can draw a line like this. I can draw a line like this. It's the most fitting line that is giving me a generalized answer itself. I'll plot the point for this particular X right over here on this particular line. And I will give you an answer according to that. Okay, I will give you an answer according to that itself. Now, what do I mean by just generalized line? Okay, so y will be your answer. Okay, so y marks will be my answer itself. Okay, so what is this generalized line that I'm able to put right over there? A line that is able to accurately, more than that, accurately predict the marks at any particular point of time. Highest accuracy it is able to obtain. Okay, so for example, whatever points that I'm currently having, whatever data that was given to you guys, okay, as a machine learning algorithm, okay, let's assume I am the machine learning algorithm. Whatever data was given to me, according to that, which particular line is the most fitted line for that gives the least error, the highest accuracy of predictions as well. Okay, the least error and the highest accuracy of that, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Least error line, the most fitted line itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? That line is what the machine learning algorithm will try to find. Okay, that line is what the machine learning algorithm is going to find by reducing the errors. You guys remember, right? We were trying doing that calculations and everything, how to calculate errors and all those kind of crap. Okay, so that is what the machine learning algorithm does behind the curtains. Okay, behind the curtains, how the machine learning algorithm works, that is what I was trying to explain you at that point of time. Many of you guys understood, many of you guys were not able to understand, but that is the basic consensus. The machine learning algorithm will try to find the line, but this is a linear regression, right? Linear. The line will be linear in nature itself. We'll try to find the most linear line possible and give you the answer. Now, there is something called as multivariate regression as well. Okay, we are looking at a linear regression where the line is linear. Okay, sometimes there are multivariate regressions as well. Okay, for example, if you look at this data, okay, if I'm changing the data itself, if instead of having this kind of data, let us remove this entire data itself. Instead of that, if the data was something like this, guys, if the data was something like this, a linear line would not be a right fit, right, guys? If I'm drawing a linear line to actually fit all this data, the linear line would look something like this, right guys? The linear line would look something like this. But this is not a right answer. This is not the most fitted line actually. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. This is not the most fitted line actually. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay. The right line, the most fitted line for this particular thing would be something like this. It will be a parabola. The most fitted line for this type of data would be a parabola itself. Okay, so what we saw early on, that was linear regression, and that is what we are going to use right now. And what we are seeing right now is multivariate regression, okay, wherein there are polynomials that you're using. Okay, it's not just a linear line. You can create lines of different shapes and sizes as well. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Do you have any doubts or queries up till now? Please do let me know, guys. Do you have any doubts or queries up till now? All these lines that you are creating at any particular point of time are by utilizing the concept of errors that we talked about on that particular day itself. Okay, which particular line will minimize the error for you? Which particular line will minimize the error for you guys? Okay. Great, guys. Amazing, amazing. Are the points that the line not passed through outliers? No, Tambir, they are not the outliers. The aim of the line is not actually to pass through all the points. Okay, that is not the aim of the line. It is to fit the data in a generalized format. If you were attending the lecture on errors that we had before starting the project, then you must be knowing about it. If you have not attended that lecture, then you will not be able to understand this. That's absolutely correct, Hari Krishna Nair. Okay. What is the meaning of regression? Actually, that's a very good question to ask. So regression is something that you need to understand. Let me reframe that. Give me a second. Okay, so let me give you a good example. Actually, I have a great example on my mind, so I will take the direct example itself instead of going through you guys and explaining everything from scratch. I will give you the exact term from where regression basically came. I had created a PPT for you guys. Actually, I never got to use it at any particular point of time. So let me just find it out. Let me go to edit itself. That will basically give me the PPT. Okay, okay. I think so. I had the definition right here somewhere. Okay, so there was a so regression itself is a scientific term, first of all. Okay, it's a scientific statistics term that is there and was introduced by Francis Galton. Okay, he was the particular person who introduced the term regression. Now, regression is something that for what did he introduce the term for? So, regression was an English word at that point of time. Later on, it became a statistics term. So, what he did was he was studying the fact that the children of tall people okay, the children of tall people tend to be shorter than their parents. So he was trying to find out a relationship between the heights of the parents and the children. And what he was trying to, so his hypothesis was that tall people, okay, will have shorter children. Okay, so since the children were shorter, he called this regression to the mean. Okay, that is what he called it as, regression to the mean itself. And the name was then applied to the methods he used to analyze correlation between variables. Now, this term regression is an English term. Okay, it was not actually intended to be a statistical term itself. Later on, because of his work, Francis Galton, it became a statistic term itself. I had that entire thing when I'm teaching in my training classes. I teach the entire so we go through the mathematics and everything right over there. So for that, I use this particular PPT to teach, and this PPT basically has this entire example that is there to make them understand about regression, where the term came. So regression is an English term. It's not actually a statistical term. Like the origins is not a statistics term. It became a statistic term due to Francis Galton. Okay, he was trying to find out the relationship between tall parents and short children, and that is where the term regression came from. Okay. What is the purpose of regression? The purpose of regression is very simple. Like linear regression is an algorithm, right? It's just an algorithm. It's just an idea that is there. Okay, how can we predict like some kind of like get a generalized line that is able to predict the outputs for us? Okay, and that entire prediction is what linear regression is meant out to be. Okay. Yes, so regression is because most of us always learn about regression from a perspective of statistics. For us, yes, it's a statistical term, but the origins of the term is not statistical. Okay, it's an English term that got converted into a statistical term itself. Are you guys able to understand up till this particular point of time? Please do let me know. Kabir Jaiswal, you just focus upon what we are learning right now. You will get to know about the project at the end of the boot camp. So is machine learning all about EDA and then finding out the most suited algorithm to given data? No, that is not machine learning is. Machine learning is to write machine learning code. Data analysis is wherein you first do the EDA and then use machine learning. So EDA is a tool just like machine learning. Okay, then you're having data wrangling that even comes before the EDA. So it's basically first data accumulation, data mining, data cleaning and all that. Then it comes data wrangling process. Then you are having the EDA, and then you are having machine learning, and then you are having your whatever you want to do next, whether it is deployment of that machine learning code, whether it is creating reports for that machine learning codes, whether it is testing different machine learning algorithms right over there. So all these are different tools that comes under the domain of data analytics. Okay. So what well-fitted line is a parabola? This well-fitted line is a parabola that you are able to see on your screen. Like, I don't know which particular direction should I point to. I think so this particular direction itself. This is a well-fitted parabola. Okay. The entire thing called data science. Yes, the position is called data analyst. The entire field is called as data science. And you are having positions like data engineering, data analyst, data scientist, machine learning engineers that fall under this particular category itself. So why well-fitted line is a parabola? Why not a straight line? Because which is fitting it better? Okay, just try to understand this. If you have attended the error class, which line is fitting it better? This parabola or this particular straight line? Which line will give you least number of errors? Okay, just think about it. The parabola has these errors that are there. I will just plot the errors right over here. So these are the errors for the parabola. Okay, this has no error, a little bit error, no error, a little bit error, a little bit error. These are the errors for the parabola right over here. Okay, how far, okay, how wrong is the prediction for the parabola itself? Let's just consider this. It's absolutely wrong actually. Okay, I'll just replot it. I've done something weird right over here. So these are the errors right over here, guys. So for this particular line, it is this. For this, it is this. I just have to draw like an upward line from here. These are the errors for the parabola. And the blue colored lines, these are the errors for that. Okay, so these are the errors right over here. This is the error. Then you are having the error right over here, the error right over here. Here you are having this error, 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 here you are having this error. So these are the error right over here. So you are easily able to see that the blue colored line is not fitting the points really well, whereas the parabola is giving us less amount of errors. Okay, the errors are a little bit shorter than the straight line. So the parabola is fitting it a lot better than the straight line. So hence you are having parabola right over here. So your aim at the end of the day is to make sure that whatever line that you're plotting, okay, it can be anything. It can be a squiggle as well. Okay, it can be a line that looks something like this. Okay, it can be a line that looks something like this. I will just draw the line in some other color. Let's draw it in black so that you guys are able to see. The line can be something like this as well. Okay, it is some shape that is there. The line can be anything. It just needs to make sure that you're having the least error possible. Okay, having the least error possible, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. See, just watch is asking that, so why can't we plot a polynomial that can have a error that is 0? Okay, yes, you can actually do that. Okay, for example, if I'm removing everything from right over here and you're using a particular plot that looks something like this. Okay, let's use a plot that looks something. So we discussed about this on the day that we were discussing about errors. Okay, you can have a plot something like this. Okay, this also gives you 0 errors, right? This gives you 0 errors. But this is basically like Chatur. He has just learn the data. He hasn't learned anything. He has just learn the data. He has not generalized the data properly. What he has done is, whatever point that you gave to him, he has just learn it. He has not understood about it. He has not tried to like figure out things. Okay, so that is not something that we want to use. Okay, that is something that we don't want to use. That's the exact difference between a student that is able to learn something, understand something, and a student that is memorizing everything. Okay. Okay, great. So we will stop right over here, guys. Okay, we'll take up the attendance right now. Tomorrow we are going to start off with the machine learning concept itself. We are going to start off with the coding for the machine learning concept. We are going to be introduced to a lot more new topics itself, guys. Please make sure that you are coming to the class on time so that you guys are able to understand everything clearly. Okay, right now I'm going to create the attendance for you guys. Okay, so today is the last day. Today or tomorrow is the last day for enrollment for the training and internship as well. How many of you guys are still interested to enroll for the training and internship? Could you guys let me know while I'm creating the attendance? How many of you guys are still interested to enroll for the training and internship? Could you guys let me know? The enrollment for the 1 month guaranteed training and internship is going to be closed tomorrow. Okay, it is going to be closed tomorrow. Okay, so if you guys are interested in that, please register yourself by today, okay, or tomorrow itself. Right now we are still left with some 20 seats. Okay, we are still left with some 20 seats in itself. So please make sure that you are able to register yourself from by tomorrow itself. Okay, those guys who have already registered yourself, it will be great to see you guys in the class. It will be really amazing to meet you once again. Okay, Agent X, I'm actually traveling right now. That is the reason why I'm having shorter classes right now, but I'm taking it up for more number of days to compromise for the same itself. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, and oh shit, I just clicked up on something else. No issues, I got the link. Okay, so for those who are interested in that, please make sure that you are reaching out to our team itself. They will be helping you guys out with the same. I've already provided you guys with the attendance link in the live chat. I've already provided you guys with the attendance link in the live chat, guys. I hope that you guys are able to see the attendance link. Please let me know. I hope that you guys are able to see the attendance link, guys. Please do let me know, guys. Great. For those who still want to enroll into the program, I've already provided you guys with the link to register yourself. Okay, I've already provided you guys the link to register yourself as well. So you can register yourself from right over here using this particular Razorpay link, or you can reach out to us on our WhatsApp number. Okay, you can reach out to us on our WhatsApp number and we will be helpful. We will be very helpful. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, like I said, for those guys who are interested to join the recorded or the live training and internship, you guys can reach out to us on this particular number. Okay, Dakshina, you will have to complete your registration within the next 6 days. Okay, you will have to complete your registrations within the next 6 days. I'm a working professional, so I guess internship things will not work in my case. I'm interested in live sessions, but I need to connect before I enroll. Vipin Thakur, like I said, you can connect to us on this particular WhatsApp number. Okay, we will be helping you guys out. Tapajoti Chakraborty. So you can reach out to the career counselor. Okay, and they will be helping you guys. Can reach out on this particular WhatsApp number. They will be helping you guys out for that. Okay. Jhablu, again, very weird name. So in India, if I ask people to pay for Netflix, I'll be paying. Okay, but if I ask people to just look at their future careers itself, they will not be. So that is how students like you are. This is the thing that can be learned done upon that. Okay. Yes, Rhythm, you will be learning 18 machine learning algorithms and 6 deep learning algorithms in the training program itself. Okay. Yes, Ankit, I will be doing that after the boot camp. Okay. Like I said, guys, if you want to enroll for the training and internship program, you can reach out to us on this particular WhatsApp number and we will be helping you guys out with the same. Okay. And nevertheless, if you guys have any questions or queries, you can always reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll try to make sure that whenever I'm opening LinkedIn, I will try to answer as much as possible. Okay. So the relaxment, like I said, it is a boot camp itself. When the bootcamp will get over, then only I will be able to send you the certificates. Not like that. Okay. Is the certificates real? Yes, of course. Like that, we have been able to grow to almost, I don't know how many subscribers do we have. I don't know. I forgot about it. Let me check. We have 2.64. That's great. Will you be taking the classes? Yes, America, I will be the one who will be taking up the classes. What is the duration of the training program for data science? Will be filling who will be the mentor, sir? So I will be one of the mentors. There will be other mentors as well. People will be there from Goldman Sachs, from HP and Porsche. Okay, so there will be multiple mentors that will be teaching you multiple topics so that you guys are always learning from the best that is there. And the training program will be of 3 months. Okay, approximately. Okay. Okay. Like I said, guys, if you guys are interested to join the program, you guys can reach out to this particular WhatsApp number. Any queries or questions are there, you can reach out on this particular WhatsApp number, and either me or like somebody from the other team, okay, for my team itself, will be helping you guys out with the same. Is the certificate are certified by any companies? Pravita, like I said, the companies that are certifying your colleges, your certificates are going to be Cognizant, Deloitte, BCG, KPMG. So there are many companies that we are having right now who are going to give you guys the certificates. So you don't have to worry about that. As you're able to see, these are the companies in cybersecurity, these are the companies in full stack web development, and these are the companies in data analyst that is going to be there. So you don't have to worry. That is something that we have taken care of. Okay, so guys, we'll be ending the class right over here. Any questions that you're having, you can reach out to us on this particular WhatsApp number. I've pinned the number as well. I will be helping you guys out with the same. Okay. Tomorrow is going to be the last day of enrollment. Okay. So make sure that you are able to enroll before that. And how long will the unpaid internship be? Of 1 month. Okay. It will be of 1 month itself. So thank you so much, guys. We'll be meeting tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. No, Soham, no company is going to spend the time on having an offline internship. It is going to be an online internship, so that there's a lot of cost involved with that. Okay, and we have made sure that we want to make it for free itself. That is the reason why. So thank you so much, guys. And Sajid, somebody from the team will be soon contacting you. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye, guys. Bye.